video is strictly for educational purposes only. I do not condone or glorify the use of drugs.
How's it going, everyone? My name is Fish, and in this video I'll be covering my favorite over-the-counter supplements that I use for treating anxiety and boosting confidence. Having anxiety is totally normal and everyone experiences it. That being said, the feeling of being anxious can be uncomfortable and unsettling. The good thing is that there are ways to remedy this with legal supplements that are available to everyone. Using these supplements will not only relieve stress, but also make you confident and feel better about yourself in social situations. Whether it's preparing for a job interview, getting ready for a presentation, or you just want to let loose and party, this video will have you covered. Let's get into it. To start the list off, we have ashwagandha. This is one of the most powerful herbs in Ayurvedic healing and boasts numerous health advantages, especially ones relating to the treatment of anxiety and depression. Ashwagandha is an adaptogenic herb, meaning that it's a compound that enhances your body's ability to adapt to different stimuli. In other words, it will boost hormone activity if it's too low or block excess activity when levels are overstimulated. This applies to both mental and physical scenarios when adapting motivation and stress. For example, say you wake up one day feeling super groggy. Ashwagandha's adaptogenic properties will detect this and boost hormonal activity to make you feel energetic and confident. On the contrary, say for example, you drink too much coffee, making you overstimulated and anxious. Ashwagandha will detect this as levels being too high and bring you back down to a more comfortable level of stimulation. Enduring chronic stress can lead to your brain rewiring itself in a negative fashion, resulting in a permanent reduction in neuron count. However, incorporating ashwagandha into your routine can stabilize its effect and counteract the damage. Another way ashwagandha fights stress is by enhancing GABA receptors and regulating serotonin within the brain. It works on neuron receptors by enabling GABA to connect easier. This stops unnecessary stress response signals from reaching the brain.
Don't stress. Don't stress.
This phenomenon aligns with my own experience with it because of how it stabilizes my mind state. When I use ashwagandha, I have a super high tolerance for stress. I find that it balances out my emotions to be more stable, and I have less of a spontaneous response to acute anxiety. And by micro stressors, I mean the stupid little things that annoy or distract me for ostensibly no good reason.
Why must you make me so angry?
Instead of worrying about random dumb things out of my control, I completely disregard them and I don't waste any energy on things that don't matter.
It allows me to conserve my body's energy.
Which is great because one of my golden rules in life is to not give a f about what other people think about me. Basically, I'ma just do me and people can love it or hate it. It don't really matter. Shout out to all my subscribers though. Ashwagandha is also believed to increase energy levels and vitality, which can help individuals feel more resilient in the face of challenging situations. By supporting healthy anxiety levels, ashwagandha can contribute to a greater sense of confidence and empowerment in times of adversity. One important thing to note is that with ashwagandha, you must let it build up in your system daily over the course of 2 to 4 weeks in order for the effects to start taking place. This allows it to accumulate in the bloodstream and reach optimal levels within the body. After a few weeks of supplementation, oxidative stress damage will begin to correct itself and the rebuilding of brain cells will start to take place. When this happens, your self-confidence will be restored, which will reduce panic attacks and make your conversations with other people feel way more sincere and fluid. This video over here will explain more about the research beyond ashwagandha and describe the other benefits it has, like how it boosts testosterone. The second supplement on this list is L-theanine. This is an amino acid commonly found in green tea and is best known for its soothing and calming effects on the mind. L-theanine is one of the very few nootropics known to modulate brainwaves, particularly alpha brainwaves, which facilitate meditative states and regulate mood stabilization. By altering alpha brainwaves, theanine allows you to reach your flow state easier by calming and relaxing the mind.
That eases my mind.
One of L-theanine's main mechanisms is how it influences the neurotransmitter GABA. By promoting the release of GABA and enhancing its activity within the brain, it yields anxiolytic and relaxing properties. Additionally, theanine can be used as a preventative measure for lowering stress-induced high blood pressure and rapid heart rate by calming your nerves down. Another great advantage is how theanine is known to promote relaxation without causing drowsiness, making it serve as a decent alternative to benzodiazepines because of how it chills you out without causing sedation. Unlike ashwagandha, you don't have to take theanine for long periods of time in order for it to start working. Users can expect to feel the effects within just 20 to 30 minutes of consumption. A common thing to do with theanine is to combine it with caffeine. When mixed together, theanine can mitigate the negative effects of caffeine, such as the jitters and increased heart rate.
This coffee stuff is great. Coffee.
It provides a smoother, more sustained energy and focus without the typical crash associated with caffeine consumption alone. I use it for this effect quite frequently. If I'm ever too stimulated, theanine does a great job at taking the edge off of it.
Here, this'll take the edge off.
Other times I use it when I'm trying to wind down for the night and I need help turning my brain off. This dude from Reddit says he takes it before job interviews. He said that prior to taking it, he was anxious nauseous, stuttering, and shaking, but after just taking 100 milligrams of theanine, he felt more confident and charming. Right here is a video where I explain more about the relaxation of theanine and how the intensity varies depending on the dose. The third supplement is magnesium glycinate. Out of all the forms of magnesium, this is the best one. It's bound to the amino acid glycine and is known for its high bioavailability, which is vital when addressing magnesium deficiency. Up to 75% of the population is deficient in magnesium. To make matters worse, all the most common magnesium supplements are trash and barely get absorbed by the body. This is highly concerning due to the fact that magnesium is extremely important for the body across the board, making it one of the most fundamental nutrients in the body. Upon starting to use magnesium glycinate, you'll find yourself in a remarkably uplifted mood for seemingly no reason. However, this is simply your body's way of expressing gratitude for receiving the necessary bioavailable magnesium it requires.
Thank you very much, sir. I don't think you'll regret it.
I honestly feel that magnesium glycinate can be more efficient at alleviating depression when compared to many antidepressant medications. One study found that participants recovered from major depression in less than 7 days of taking 125 to 300 milligrams of magnesium glycinate. Magnesium is vital for your body's capability of managing stress. Insufficient levels can exacerbate symptoms of stress and anxiety. Countless research shows that supplementing with magnesium can extensively assist in regulating stress response. Moreover, magnesium helps regulate cortisol levels by preventing them from spiking excessively in response to stressors. By maintaining balanced cortisol levels, magnesium can reduce the feelings of anxiety and promote a greater sense of confidence and control.
Cool, calm, and collected.
Furthermore, glycine, the amino acid to which magnesium is bound to, also has calming properties. It acts as an inhibitory neurotransmitter in the central nervous system, which means that it has a calming effect on the brain. This can help reduce feelings of anxiety and promote relaxation, thereby enhancing confidence. In this video right here, I go more in depth about the benefits of magnesium glycinate and why it's one of my favorite overall supplements. Last on the list, we have Phenibut. Phenibut is a legal over-the-counter GABA receptor agonist that's used as a nootropic and anxiolytic. Although I will say that I actually prefer gabapentin and pregabalin over Phenibut, but for the purpose of this video, I'll be using Phenibut because unlike the others, you don't need a prescription to buy Phenibut. That being said, most of the effects of Phenibut can be applied to both pregabalin and gabapentin as well. Phenibut boasts mood-enhancing effects which can improve the feelings of well-being and assurance. Even though Phenibut is more of a drug than a supplement, the feeling you get from it works more in the background as a cognitive boost rather than a sedating buzz. It feels similar to alcohol in the social aspect, but it doesn't impact you physically the same way alcohol does. You can still drive fine and act completely normal. If I had to compare the two, I would say that Phenibut yields similar effects to drinking a few alcoholic beverages without the disoriented feeling or empty calories.
I'm really drunk. Really, I am. I'm out of my head.
It's very euphoric, almost similar to taking microdoses of GHB. It's basically like bottling up slight feelings of happiness in a pill due to the uplifting effects it has on your mood. It really shines in social work because Phenibut will indeed make you more extroverted and outgoing. When conversing with others, you'll sound articulate and have more conviction in what you say. Due to these reasons, it can be super reliable for taking prior to interviews, presentations, or social events. Some people even call it the party nootropic because of how it lowers inhibitions.
Tonight we're gonna party like it's 1999.
I also find that it's one of the best supplements for inspiring creativity. The gabapentinoid class of drugs in general is almost as good as opioids when it comes to boosting creativity. One of the downsides though is that I've become highly distracted on it and I find it difficult to resist quick dopamine fixes. For instance, if I need to get work done, I instead find myself preoccupied in blasting music or playing video games. You may also get withdrawal effects from it, but only if you abuse it daily for long periods of time. But honestly, that can be applied to most things in life. Here's a video that explains more about the pharmacology of Phenibut and why it's deemed the happy pill. In conclusion, exploring these supplements will undoubtedly raise your sense of well-being. Each supplement has its own qualities for reducing anxiety and regulating stress. You will feel much more confident in yourself and be pragmatic when making decisions. Ashwagandha is a great adaptogen to add to your daily routine. L-theanine and magnesium glycinate are really good for calming the mind down and can be used acutely or chronically. Phenibut is fantastic for uplifting your mood and social interactions. Even better than Phenibut would be pregabalin or gabapentin. Albeit you need a prescription for those, they do tend to be more effective, especially pregabalin. Watch this video next on everything you need to know about pregabalin and why it's so effective. Low key, if I had to choose only one drug for the rest of my life, it would be pregabalin. My name is Fish and I stay low key. Peace out.